I'm Shawn Jezerinac of the Emerald City Archers in Seattle, Washington. I was really excited when I saw Byron Ferguson's video of him doing a test on his arrows, shooting them at 10 yards into a block of concrete. They're by Gold Tip, Heavy Hunter 400s with Byron's name on them. There you go. Three Rivers was good enough to put the inserts on here, and I put a 125 grain tip on there. Finished them off with really beautiful white banana fletching. So I'll be conducting my own test and running these into my own cement. What are we looking at?
At the tip. At the tip. See how much is bent?
So that's the insert, not the tip, right? So
the arrow itself is straight. The arrow itself is straight. Well, this insert is bent, but the back end of the tip, it could be the way the nock is on. Although it feels, it must be the way the nock is on. The arrow looks straight, but the insert's definitely bent. So that's, now see, this one's straight. This one's nice and straight.
That looks great.
That's nice and straight. There's nothing wrong with that. That one's beautiful.
Well, let's get that one out of here so we can...
We don't want to destroy it. Don't destroy it. That's a good one.
I know.
Now, see, now that one.
It's got the wobble.
It's got the wobble. The back end of the arrow straight, so the nock is on straight.
All
That's
right.
nice. The arrow itself is straight, but the insert's bent.
All right. Next.
That's a little bit bent. Not as bad. See, but it still wobbles just a little tiny bit. Now, is that going to be... Now, that's a good arrow. That's a really... Oh, look at the back end. The nock's on incorrect. See how it wobbles?
So is there anything we can do about that?
Well, you could take the nock off and redo it. But again, we're cutting hairs.
Okay.
The only time that this would make any difference is if you were shooting broadheads and you were shooting probably out of a compound.
Next, we're going to measure the speed of this arrow. And the first thing we're going to do is get its length.
What's that arrow measure tip to tip?
This is 33 3/4.
Wow, 33.
It's a big one.
Man.
Next, we'll run it through the chronograph. 162. Let's try that once again. 165. Bill says do 3 and we'll take an average.
Okay, so you got 2 at 165 and 1 at 64.
All right, 164 it is. Finished arrow with the 145 tip, 656.5. And that equals how much kinetic energy?
40 pounds.
40 pounds. Thank you, Bill. Now, the moment we've been waiting for. We'll see if Byron Ferguson's Gold Tip 400 can stand the test of 2 inches of concrete.
I get to hear carnage. I'm all for carnage. This is for you, Brian. Byron. He knows who I'm
Nice chunk out of the concrete.
First of all, let's take a look at the arrow. Shaft is in good shape.
The tip's in good shape,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Didn't do a bad job.
And yeah, check out what it did to the concrete. And you can see a nice divot right there. Very exciting. Well, it's the concrete destroying arrow. I think I'm going to try this a few more times.
You want to shoot it with a 75-pound humble? Sure. Not a problem.
We've got to get ready to move.
Yeah, I'll wear my safety glasses. We watch through the knockouts.
Okay.
Arrow 2, we're safe. same arrow over again. Results of the second shot, this shaft seems unfazed.
75 pounds.
I'm moving.
Me too.
Okay, 75 pound longbow by Sage Custom Bows.
I don't know where the knock. I didn't even hear it hit. I figured that thing would be just cracked. I figured it just pulled right over.
I think they're indestructible.
Here's the knock right here.
Byron, Jonathan, nice job, man. This arrow's holding up. That was off a 75 pound bow. I think we better do it once more. Well, this is it. Last shot for tonight, second time off 75 pound longbow.
Told you to jump, not to turn around. They don't suck you in.
Hell of an arrow, says Bill. He's impressed. And this arrow is holding up great. I'm impressed.
So let's get out the 80-pound compound.
I'm going to shoot one out of a compound,
All right.
but not 10 yards.
You want to move back?
Yeah, move it back. I'll shoot one at 10.
Okay, we're
Shoot
gonna
it out of my bow.
at 20.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do one at 20 out of a compound.
That's not exciting.
I want to see what it is.
Yeah, it folded that arrow right there.
All right, I folded that up right now. Sold to the American with a beard. Very impressed. I've never seen a stronger arrow in my life.
Will you come here and say that, Bill?
I've never seen an arrow like that.
Okay, tell us what you shot that with, Bill.
A Martin 65-pound compound, 29-inch draw. This is the strongest and most incredible arrow I've ever shot. And I've been in business for 25 years, and I've been shooting a bow since I was 10. So, my hat's off to you. I think you've developed probably, I'd buy them. They're that good, so. I don't care if they're $80 a half dozen, I'd still buy them.
Right on.
Very impressed. Good job.
Thank you for your help.
That's cool.
I wanted you all to get a chance to see the kind of craters that the arrow made. This is the same arrow we shot the whole time into this concrete. So these are from either my bow or that 72-pound longbow. And here's one from Bill's 65-pound compound bow. That's quite a dent. One of those was shot with this arrow. It's a Beeman 300. Camo Hunter, ICS Camo Hunter 300. And that's how it came out. You can see it broke off right at the insert. So how many times do we shoot this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least 6 times into that target. It looks great. Thank you, Bill Hickey from the Nock Point. Thank you, Three Rivers Archery and Byron Ferguson and Gold Tip for making the toughest arrow I've ever shot. I'm really looking forward to taking these into the field this weekend. I'm doing a 3D tournament. I just have to learn how to shoot this heavy arrow. It's about 250 grains more than the arrows I've been shooting, and developing 40 foot-pounds of kinetic energy.